May God, who has begun this good work in you, bring it to fulfillment.
In our first reading today, we hear from the prophet Isaiah that beautiful line about the promise for those who keep the Sabbath. In the gospel, it begins with Jesus, going away, going to a new place. It's really kind of unclear why he's going to that place, but if we trace back, what's happening in Jesus' life in this moment, we go back in this story in the gospel, to the 14th chapter of Matthew, in which when Jesus hears of the beheading of John the Baptist, he seeks to go and find a place of rest. He's not able to find that place. The crowds follow him. This woman approaches him. There is the Sabbath rest. There is Christ going away to seek some silence, some time to be able to pray to God the Father in order to find the answers and the strength he needs to move on. My brothers and sisters, if you're discerning your vocation, you need to take serious what the Sabbath means, what Sabbath rest means. For us Christians, for us who follow Christ, our Sabbath rest is to rest in the knowledge of the salvation that has been won for us through Jesus Christ. We gather on the day of the resurrection, the day of the Lord on Sunday, in order to recognize this Sabbath rest that we have, which is the fulfillment of the old law in Jesus Christ and his passion, death, and his resurrection, and the beauty that comes from that. There, we enter into a new rest. We enter into the rest of the resurrection. We enter into the rest of the joy of the gifts God has given to us and the way we can share those with others. But hopefully we also enter into the rest of finding some quiet time, some time to let the Lord speak to our heart whenever we listen to what God says to us. Discerning your vocation. Perhaps you're called to the married life. Perhaps you're called to the religious life. Perhaps you're called to the priesthood. The only way you'll really know that is if you take seriously the Sabbath and the Sabbath rest. To pray with the community, most especially through the Mass, but also to find time to escape from the world and in silence to listen to the Lord. Learn about what it means to have a Sabbath as a Catholic. Enter into this great Sabbath rest. And in that rest, the resting in Jesus Christ, you will be able to hear the voice of the Lord, and your discernment will become clear. May God bless you today. May God bless you every day of your life.